Well, hello, all you lovely luxury lovers out there. Welcome to Smiling Cats Couture. My name is Lori, and I am finally getting to it to show you my multicolor collection. This is half of it. So we will pause it halfway. I'm going to show you the bottom shelves. I have now taken them off the shelves and they're beside me, so I can show you up close the details of these beautiful handbags. And I'm going to start with one of the first ones I recollected, and I bought it in decent condition. It's not perfect, but at the time when I started recollecting, I just wanted, you know, a go to work kind of bag. I would obviously love a better condition one, but it's still pretty. So this is the Alma PM, and this is the Noir colorway. Obviously it has no pocket in back, and it has the gorgeous stud work, and it has a decent pocket in the front, and I do use the pocket, and it has the Becca on the bottom, which was obviously, you know, spotted up and whatnot, but I don't really care. No one really sees the bottom. And I love this bag because the handle drop is really nice, so you can crooked the arm, and it is nice and conforming to your body because of the shape. So it just sits along your body when you're carrying it, and it looks awesome. And I have the and sorry, let me show you the inside. Is the beige, well, kind of a mushroom color Alcantara lining with a pocket with a Becca on it. And then on the other side is the Y2K cell phone pocket, and I have Kleenex in most of my handbags. I just did a video on my Priscilla handbags, and both of them were freshly loaded with the Kleenexes in there. Then I have the Blanc colorway, and this one's in better condition. I was more mindful when I started really recollecting, when I decided, yeah, I would need them all back, because I had sold off my original collection. I started collecting in 2004, and then in 2009 I sold off my big collection, and then in 2019 is when I thought, I want a few of them back. So the Cherry Blossom Retro and the brown colorway was the first one I recollected, then the Alma PM, and I had bought a Claudia, which I had sold and now rebought recently, and I'll show you that. Anyhow, I'll stop rambling. So this is the Blanc colorway, and it's stunning. And the bottom, and you know, when they went down the runway, they had canvas on the bottom. Wish they would have done that, I'm telling you. But that's okay. I'm happy with it. And the beautiful red Alcantara lining, and the Y2K cell phone pocket in there. Sorry, a lot of these have dust bags and bubble wrap and all that. I'm a big believer in keeping the shape, and the reason I started just leaving them out on the shelves to admire them, for one, but Meredith from Living Lux with Meredith says she doesn't keep hers in dust bags, and I thought, wow, because I always had kept everything in dust bags, and having them out, they don't really get that dusty, and I do switch my bags around so often that it doesn't really matter. So I took kind of like her approach on how I have my handbags. And I have the Pochette Accessoire, and it's a awesome little handbag. And when you're thin, you can put this around, you know, as a shoulder carry. I'm not gifted with that right now, but I crooked the arm, you know, carry and hand carry. You can put a different strap on this. This is a removable strap, so you can put like a crossbody strap on this. So, and Louis Vuitton does sell, you know, Vachetta straps. And this is just one open pocket. So there's no slip pockets or anything. And these I just absolutely love. I think everybody should have a pochette accessoire in their collection, no matter what it is, monogram or damier, whatever you like. I think these are great. Also, you could put your pochette into your Alma. Well, this one's stuffed with a dust bag and stuff. So yeah, so it would fit into the Alma PM and have lots of room. So I thought I would show you that. So I think it's important to know, you know, kind of like the sizes of these things. I do have unboxings for a bunch of these. You can look in my channel, and I have a playlist now. I'm only 7 months into being on YouTube, so I'm obviously learning and going along, and I'm going to work on the lighting and whatnot and the setup better. So, but I just wanted to get these videos out to you guys. Even before I knew about the Murakami relaunch, I was putting out these videos. So just sharing my recollection and my journey. So here is the Blanc colorway, and it is so pretty. I like to carry these like for going to get a pedicure or whatnot. That way you're not carrying a bunch of stuff and it's easier to deal with. And so, oops, losing my Alma here. Let me just put it down. So this one has just the red, beautiful lining in it, and it is stunning. I highly recommend. And if you want to get them on the new launch, they're available. I mean, when they have them in stock, which they are going to restock. So please, guys, don't panic. Everyone will get a Murakami piece, I believe. So I'm not worried about that. So I just did a recent video on the Priscilla, and this is the Blanc colorway, and it has no feet, which I'm surprised, because it would have been smart to put one here and here on the leather, but that's okay. I don't really need the feet. So I'm not going to go in a deep dive about this handbag, but I'll show you what it compares to in size with the Alma. So it's smaller, and like I said, I have unboxing videos that I do give dimensions and full details on these. And then of course I had to have the Noir colorway. It's so gorgeous. I mean, you just gotta have each because they're just equally as beautiful, you know? So yeah, just love these. And I hesitated when it was in store back when it launched. And obviously when I was recollecting, it's like, I gotta have that too, even though I didn't originally have this style. They're just so gorgeous, and I love the size. My latest conquest is the Claudia, and this bag, ride or die. I'm telling you, I could not have survived without this handbag. This is I didn't have the Noir colorway. I only had the Blanc in the beginning. So I did an unboxing of this recently, but I'm telling you, this bag is unbelievable. I ended up having emergency spinal cord surgery in 2011, and I had the Claudia, this colorway, with me, and I'm so glad I did, because I knew I was going to need a lot of my personal belongings, and so this thing held all the paperwork that they give you, and I needed my hairbrush and my toothbrush and just all my necessities. So my hubby went back home and he filled it up with everything I needed, even though I just had the bare minimums with me. But I'm telling you, the Claudia is a wonderful, wonderful handbag to have. So these are all the ones that were on the bottom shelf. And so I'm gonna switch these out and go over these next. So I'm gonna take a pause. So stay tuned, please. I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. Did you miss me? No. Anyhow, so obviously a change of scenery. Those were the ones that were below me from the shot. So let's get started with the Speedy 30. So the one that made it so famous and Jessica Simpson wore and everybody wanted it is the Blanc Speedy 30. All its nice little brass corners and hardware. And this one has a pillow I got from DGAZ, and you can find them on Amazon and Instagram. And so I can't open this up because it would be a fight for my life to try and get that pillow out because it's memory foam and it's nuts how it stuffed this. So it does have a functioning front pocket, and I will see about my noir colorway if I can get inside that one. I don't have a pillow in that one. It keeps its shape pretty good. But the Blanc colorway, I got a good deal on it, so I didn't get a pristine one. I didn't care. I was just wanting to fill the void at the time. But I did care about the noir. Unfortunately, there's a scratch on one of my corners hardware, but you can get that replaced by Louis Vuitton, so no worries there. But I think between the two, this is my favorite colorway. And let me open it up. It's got bubble wrap and dust bags and whatnot. And it is kind of heavy, and that's why I sold them in the beginning when I first had the original ones that were brand new. Even back then I had to buy them pre-loved because they were sold out and they were not restocking them. So luckily I knew someone in Seattle that lived near a boutique, and she was able to get them for me. So actually I got the Alma, my original Almas that way from my friend in Seattle. So there is, I'm gonna leave the bubble wrap in there, but there is one slip pocket there, and that's it. It's been a while since I carried it, so yeah, there's just one slip pocket in that one. So, but now, you know, I'll sacrifice the heaviness for the beauty. And right now I don't want the new drop. I like it. I mean, I'm warming up to the hardware color, but right now it just doesn't make sense to buy one when my wish list is more towards the new cherry blossom drop and the cherries. I have to see what's coming out in that first. So I don't want to go all in with the multicolor since I have so much already. So the next piece is what started it all for me. Is my first piece was the Noir Trouville, and I love this handbag. And the brass corners, you have a very generous front pocket. It's not stretched out. And I had sold my original one like a dummy and had to buy a new one, you know, but pre-loved, but it's in excellent shape. And so this one is set up with the slip pocket, and the Y2K cell phone pocket is way over here. Sorry, it's hard to see. But yeah, so that was my first experience was the Trouville, because they had sold out of the Speedy 30s at my Portland boutique Pioneer Place, and this was the next best option at the time, and I absolutely love it. The only thing why I believe I sold it is the handle drop is only 3 inches, so it is just a handle carry unless you're extremely thin, and you can, I mean, you can put it around your wrist and carry it like that, but it doesn't go to the crook of my arm. So it was kind of annoying going on, like I went to OMSI Science Center for a day event and just carrying this thing around like, oh my gosh, I'm getting tired of top handle carrying. You could put a crossbody strap on that, a Becca one, and you know, carry it that way. And oh, I love the Blanc colorway. It's so gorgeous. And the beautiful interior color, I just obsessed. And none of my Blanc pieces have the bleeding, and that's because I have not the 2003 version, which they had the bleeding problem. So the later version, I bought mine in 2004, 2005. So I can't remember if this, I bought the Blanc one in 2005. I know I bought the Noir in 2004, but my original ones. So yeah, it's beautiful, beautiful. And I'm gotta admit, this is my third Blanc. True. Third time's a charm. But yeah, so I'm not parting with it this time. Just a beauty, just a beauty. I'm not sure how I feel about the new version that looks like it's cut in half. That would be awfully small, I think. And since I'm not so crazy about the top handle carry of, you know, to carry it around all day, I'm not sure I'd want that one. So, but you know, to anybody who wants it, that's awesome. So next is the Gracie, and I eyed these in store, but I couldn't afford it at the time. They were very expensive when they first launched, but I always thought they were cool. And I really don't like chain, but since this is a small chain and it wouldn't go over crossbody or anything, this is in mint condition. The person who had both had put them on Fashion File, and I had the money at the time. I could not believe it. And so I snapped both of them up. And so this actually opens up in the front, and I do have an unboxing video for these. It has a nice generous pocket, goes all the way down in the front. So it's pretty awesome. I like that feature. And then I just crook of the arm carry these. But I haven't carried them out yet. I have a video about that. Bags I have not used. Yeah, but I do plan to this year. 2025 is the year I will be for sure to go down there to the Louis Vuitton store carrying the vintage. So this is what the inside looks like. Just a slip pocket, and it opens up so wide. Look at that. And it came with the keys and the paperwork and everything, both of them. So I was shocked. That was a nice surprise. I didn't even know that came with that. So and the original dust bag, of course. So yeah, super gorgeous. And I just love these. They're just different. And to me, they look a little fancy, but to other people, they're not so fancy. But I don't know. For me, obviously you could wear jeans and cute jean jacket or whatever you want and carry this. But I don't know. They're just, to me, they seem kind of fancy. And then the Blanc colorway, in my video, you won't believe it. I had to take the stickers off. Are you kidding me? I didn't even know about that. So yeah, the Blanc was crazy. Never ever used. Never used. And everything is shiny and perfect and not all scratched up. And that could be another reason why I haven't been so anxious to run out and use them, because they were never carried. Crazy. So, and then I never carried them, but I'm gonna fix that, like I said. So this one is, I'm just taking out the stuffing in the dust bag to show you how gorgeous the interior is of this one. And like I said, it came with the little keys and the paperwork and the booklet and everything. And that's just like the cherry on top when you get all the goodies with, you know, full set. Except for obviously the box, which that's fine. I had all the original dark brown boxes, and you know, I don't know why they went to the orange. I don't really care for them. I love the dark brown chocolate boxes. They're just, I just think they're classier, and the orange is almost kind of Hermes-esque, you know. So to me, I like the individually colored, something different. But yeah, this stunner. So I wanted to show you the difference between that and the Trouville. So when I first got, I had bought a Gracie in Noir from the Real, and I was unhappy with how it got shipped, and it was a nightmare. I think I took that video down. I sent it back. And then I thought, oh my gosh, they're so rare. Why did I do that? And then luckily these popped up. But anyway, this is the comparison of the Trouville and the Gracie. They are so close in size. Obviously the Trouville is wider on the depth, but they're very comparable. And I had no idea until I got one in hand how close in size they were. I was like, oh my gosh, that is so cool. So yeah, if you find a Gracie, snap it up. They are far and few between, and I just think they're excellent size. They fit everything you need and then some. Now for the piece de la resistance, or whatever you say that, my holy grail bags are the I Love You Sac Retro, and so no pockets on the outside, and it does have a stain on here, and I think someone must have shoulder carried it and it was their armpit, eek. But oh well, what can you do? Other than that, it's in absolutely mint condition, and I just love it so much. And so these were numbered, and up here, and the Becca top, and then this has all this stuff in here, but it has the Y2K cell phone pocket and one slip pocket, and that's it. And it opens huge. You can fit everything but the kitchen sink in it, okay? So yeah, so all the I love you, I need you, I miss you, I dare you are numbered, and only a limited amount came out. So this is my holy grail. And you find the white ones more often than the, you know, the Blanc more than the Noir. So of course I had to have it in, and funny enough, I got these close together. This one came from the Real, and the other one I got on eBay, and got so lucky, and it came with all the paperwork and things too. So yeah, really cool. This one has seen some things, but that's okay. A little water spots won't hurt you. Other than that, it's in great shape, and it's gorgeous. And she's stuffed, but I don't know why I got paper in there. I need to take that out. I guess it's not good to store it with paper in it. Our climate here isn't such that it would affect it, so I'm not too worried about that. But I do need to get pillows for these things, and organizers and whatnot, just to store them a little nicer. But that concludes today's video, guys. Leave me an eyeball emoji if you made it this far, and let me know what you think. And are there any pieces that you would like to find? And you know I love you guys. I really do. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming and watching and subscribing.